Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your 2A Rights Defender back with another quick one. Today, I'm making this one to back up Colion Noir in his debate against Tom Harmon. Let me look at my notes. Yes, Tom Harmon. Okay. This one's not a freestyle. I got a little bit of notes I had to write down. So, he basically said that we don't need the Second Amendment because when this country was fighting the British, that was a kingdom, and this is a democracy, okay? And the kingdom was still a form of a tyrannical government. You see what I'm saying? So he's not necessarily saying we're fighting against our own troops and our own government. No. A tyrannical government can mean a foreign government coming over here to start stuff. Okay, so that's one point that I wanted to get across, because y'all are getting the tyrannical government mixed up. Y'all keep thinking that American citizens are looking to fight our own government. No, we are the militia. We're the second form after the military in home defense of the homeland. It's not always against your own government. Okay, Mr. Harmon, I have to defend Mr. Noir off that. Secondly, you went to the slave thing. Okay, we're not going to make it a racist video. You have to understand there were something called black freemen back then, and there were slaves that were offered their freedom if they fought in the militias. There were black slaves in those militias. So yes, we are a part of the militia also, even when slavery was still here before it got abolished. You see what I'm saying? Yes, you are kind of right when it came to the slaves rebelling, but we're not in slavery anymore. Nobody thinks like that anymore. You see what I'm saying? We just want our natural right to defend ourselves, which is exercising the Second Amendment. I'm going to say it again. I'm a victim of a Maryland 4203 misdemeanor, okay, that federally prohibits me based on it offering me 3 years potentially as a max sentence in prison, simply for possessing a firearm, which means all the licenses and all of the handgun qualification stuff technically not supposed to be there. All these extra stipulations. You see what I'm saying? We're supposed to be able to travel throughout this whole country with our firearm, with the weapon. It's not about just other people. You have wild animals, like I keep stating. When you have people that live outside of urban zones, you see what I'm saying? You're affecting their will to carry. If I wanted to go to a national park or something, or wanted to go on a trip to Alaska, you're affecting my right to carry based on petty little crimes. I just got a misdemeanor possession of a handgun. It was my gun, and it matched my first name pretty much. That's what made the judge and everything kind of look at it crazy, like, dang, exactly, it was my gun. And thirdly, it was a revolver. It was a wheel gun. You see what I'm saying? So we have to get off of this tyrannical government. We have to understand why we need the Second Amendment. The first form of tyrannical government is a foreign government, not yours. Okay, the militias and the home front men were fighting a foreign government when they were fighting the British in the Revolutionary War. Then y'all talked about the Civil War. That's, you know, the issue with all the slavery stuff. The Civil War is what solved it and is what made black people American citizens on the books. Let's keep it technical. We pay taxes. We do everything else that everybody else does in this country. So I don't even want to take it there. I'm just making this short video to back Colion Noir against Tom Harmon, because you talking crazy, bro. You see what I'm saying? The British Kingdom was a form of a government, and it was tyrannical. It was a foreign government. It was not domestic. The people don't think about fighting the military. We know we're behind the military. If a foreign nation comes over here and wants to fight on the homeland, we're going to fight alongside the military. Numbers are going to always win. Yes, you have your crazies. That's in all societies. Y'all need to start going back and looking at old Westerns, because the craziest of cowboys and the craziest of criminals got their 2A rights back once they did their time or got out of jail. That's the first thing that they got back was their gun belt. So y'all have to understand this. It's more than just domestic, and nowadays it's historical. It's a reason why. I'm going to say it one more time. Man, besides other groups and other people, do not have a natural self-defense on our body. I cannot go into the woods and literally survive a bear attack. You see what I'm saying? I will die unless I have a firearm. Not even a katana sword or a crossbow or a taser or knives or brass knuckles, ninja stars. None of that stuff's going to work. And I'm talking about just off wild animals. This is mainly what I think about. You see what I'm saying? Because you have wild animals like black bears and stuff starting to come down into the cities. We're seeing them in urban neighborhoods. Y'all want to keep trying to kill the 2A, but that 2A might save one of your kids from a wild animal walking out the woods and harming them on the street. Because your neighbor happened to see a bear or something and absolve the problem. You see what I'm saying? Save more lives than what he took one to save a lot. So it's a lot of points when it comes to this 2A rights fight. But I'm here too because I'm prohibited and technically I'm not supposed to be. I'm a non-violent misdemeanor. Okay. So this is another short one from your 2A rights defender, man. I'll see y'all in the next one.